Hello. Sorry, y'all. This is my first, well, I'm hoping this is going to be my first uploaded reaction video. Let me tell y'all about myself. Hello, I'm Lindsay. Welcome to my channel. Second title to it is Diary of an Introvert. So I'm soft-spoken, but I'm trying a new setup today. My lovely big sister has given me so much, including a microphone. So sorry. If you're just here for what you clicked on, you're here for Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Because the reason, well, so I have other reactions technically. I had a reaction to, if you know the band, PFR. But because of my technology, it got corrupted, which kills me because it was a good one, but I'm going to redo it, so it's going to happen. And then I also have waiting in the wings a reaction to Sandlot, which I didn't know how to get it onto my editor because I film it on my phone because I'm learning things about my technology again. So technically, those are the first ones recorded, but this is the third one recorded. The first one uploaded, I think, because I think I've got all my pieces put together. For Joseph, a Technicolor Dreamcoat, because the first thing to really get started on this channel, that wasn't the plan, is a Bible study. If you're here watching on that playlist, hi. I'm not doing separate channels like other probably smarter YouTubers do for all the different categories because I plan on doing so many different categories and it all falls under Diary of an Introvert. It's all, I'm coming at all of this from this perspective of mine as an introvert. Brand new to YouTubing, awkward, and I'm showing all y'all the process and everything. So go check out my intro video, go check out the vlog, go check out the Bible study, and there's a host of all other videos that's going to tell you more of the story. We are here right now for Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Let me get it pulled up on Spotify now that I've figured out how to do it. Ready? I'm so excited, y'all. Okay. So, Spotify. The plan is I'm also going to do a reaction to the movie. Do you call it a movie? I don't know. The one with Donny Osmond in it. So, I wanted to see, because I know just because for my personal, what I've already liked in my library on Spotify, I know there are different artists who have recorded this. I'm sad to say that I don't know anything about original Broadway cast, and maybe that's something we can look up after, or, of course, if y'all want to tell me about it in the comments, I'm all for it. But let me put these on. Did I say it yet? This is my first. Welcome to the inaugural. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that. It just plays as soon as Bluetooth something turns on. It just plays by itself. Okay. So, what I'm seeing, I just type in Joseph into Spotify and I get Donny Osmond first. My mom would be happy. And next, well, these say album. Anyway, so yeah, so we're clicking the second album just to get a different perspective, and we're gonna watch Donny Osmond. We're gonna watch Donny Osmond. And as you can see, I've got a song from this album already. I will start with that, which y'all already know because you clicked on Any Dream Will Do with Jason Donovan. Should I know who that is? I'm sorry. I wish I was more versed in everything stage. But here we go. Any Dream Will Do. And I'm one of those annoying, well, with music reactions, right? Yeah, you stop and you talk about it, talking over it. My background with this, let me tell y'all. I did grow up with, I feel like we rented the movie, but somehow we had the music to it, probably the cassette, probably because my mom liked Donny Osmond. So, you know, us as kids growing up with the story, we did, we grew up with the music. I remember kind of being bored with it, except for, I guess, the songs we're about to listen to. I remember my older sisters really getting into it, and I've since heard later in life that they've kind of pulled away from it as well. But I mean, there's an association with my childhood and my older sisters, and you know, us listening to a little bit of it. And again, because I didn't say so before, I'm going to be editing. The reason we are here is because of our Bible study. Jacob just wrestled with God. Went back to Esau after traveling to his uncle Laban, working for apparently both Leah and Rachel, and more sheep and flocks, speckled and all that kind of stuff. Being named Israel when he wrestled with God, and moving to, what was the last thing we just read? And so, and I looked forward a page because we've got all the names of all the brothers except for one, I think. And we've got Joseph. We've had him. I mean, he was the only son born to Rachel. Go check out the Bible study. And so here we are. We haven't read the story yet when I'm filming this. So we're going to compare and contrast, obviously, from what I remember. Pharaoh's not Elvis. You never know. He could have. You never know. But so it's going to be interesting. We're going to listen to this first, and then read it. So we'll see how this goes, and keep an eye out for everything else that I do. Okay, I'm starting this over, y'all. I'm sorry. It's got Donny Osmond. Okay.
I close my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. sleeping, any dream will do. I wore my coat with golden lining, bright
Little cheesy, little creepy. Back then it was sweet, right? Little kids.
and in the east, the dawn was breaking, and the world was waking. Any dream will do. A crash of drums, a flash of lights, my golden
Andrew Lloyd Webber.
coat flew out of sight. The colors filled.
I'm somewhat familiar with the guy. Phantom, Cats. I haven't seen School of Rock. But I love that he was inspired by the movie to do the Broadway version of School of Rock that Tim Hawkins was almost in. Love Never Dies. Yeah. Jesus Christ Superstar. I didn't care for it, but I can still watch it with y'all if you want to watch it with me. But so he's got rhythm. He's got a pop modern rhythm. That's what I was reacting to. What I had stopped the recording for to talk about. And I also wanted to question, who else wrote this with them? I mean, did he have any influence? Did he write alongside the people who wrote and arranged for the Osmonds? Because he was going to have the Osmond as his star. If anyone knows. Y'all should have been friends with my mom. When he wasn't.
Into darkness, I was left alone. May I return to the beginning.
I remember when I was putting songs on my Spotify, I liked Jason Donovan. I should look up who he is. But I like the timbre of his voice. I liked it has a warmth to it compared to Donny Osmond. I like Donny Osmond as well. I like both. So I think I have a song from both. I think I have Donny's Close Every Door, and then I have this from Jason. Sorry, Jason. Keep going.
The light is dim, and the dream is too. The world and I, we are still waiting.
Also sounds like Lion King, right? The instruments.
Any dream will do.
Okay, anybody? It's just a sign of the times. It's just a sign of the times. What does this make me think of? 80s, right? Never Ending Story. Labyrinth. It's fine.
A crash of drums, a flash of light, my golden coat flew out of sight. The colors faded into darkness, I was left alone.
Closes that up.
May I return to the beginning? The light is dimming, and the dream is too. The world and we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do.
All of a sudden, a backup singer. Because the kids weren't groovy enough to. Energy.
Any dream will do.
going to the last second, stopping it at the last second so that it was just a random next song doesn't. All right. We did it. Great song. Now I have to get this all onto the computer, get it edited together, and get it uploaded. And y'all, thanks for coming by for my first. I know that's rough. It's very rough. Look at the rest of my channel. But I'm having fun. I've wanted to do this for such a long time. I had an inkling that this was going to be the first. I mean, I'm upset about what I have lost, but I'll go watch the rest of my channel. Yeah, very, very nostalgic. Always the, I mean, you know, the instruments. Oh, that's what it reminds me of too. Star Trek. Voyager. What's it called? The Thaw, I think. It's like a clowny type scene in that. It's funny how it just kind of comes to you. Well, it helps that I'm also listening to the Del Squires podcast, but I've also watched it hundreds of times. Yeah, so just, you know, similar instrumentation, just trying to do something different, especially for something like the stage. Getting a good cast recording. Yeah, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Yeah, bless his heart. I liked his operetta. I am not an expert by any means. I'm a consumer, right? I'm a listener of music, and I have a minor in music, but that's beside the point. But yeah. He can do, you know, this is a good pop song. This was a hit, right? This was one of the hits that came out of that show. So yeah. Snappy is catchy. A little bit creepy. But cute back then, right? Just, you know, just portraying the adolescence, the innocence of a Sunday school story, which go check out my Bible study. I have talked plenty about that. Especially with vlog 10. Go check it out. And thanks for stopping by for my hopefully the first ever uploaded reaction. I'm about to record the next one right after all this. So, I'll see you there.